welcome back to Project Solar, our Cyberpunk RED story told here on the transmissions. If this is your first time joining us, don't worry, I'm about to recap what's happened so far, but before I do that, let me let my wonderful Edgerunners introduce themselves, starting with Viper.
Hi everyone, my name is Satan or Alyssa Vamp on the internet. I use any pronouns, and tonight I will be playing Viper. Uses any pronouns as well, and she's just ready to punch shit in the face, you know?
Well
Hmm.
done.
Hi, I'm Emma, or Homily on the internet. I use they, them pronouns. Today I'm playing Zero, who uses he, him pronouns. He is our techie. He's just a nasty little rat man, and I love him.
Evening, everyone. I am penitent. I use he or they pronouns. I am nowhere on the internet at this moment in time because it's bad out there. I am playing Cleve, who uses he, him pronouns.
Hello, I'm Milo, they, he, and I will be playing Hike Lake today, they, them, who is purple.
Yep.
Very important. And I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Emily. I use she or they pronouns, and my characters will use all sorts of pronouns, just like the world be. Right. Let's get to it. When we last left off, our edge runners have sure found themselves in a situation. They were just trying to have a nice time, hanging out at a little music festival. When somebody decided to do a shooty shoot on the organizer, a young girl named Ember, who is, after being whisked away from the situation by our super smooth criminals, scot-free with no detection whatsoever. I'm lying. They were detected. Um, Managed to get away to Viper's bar. Found out a couple things. One, this girl is definitely some sort of robot or something. Like, she's entirely mechanical, made with cutting edge medical tech that shouldn't be on the market. Super illegal. Lots of more questions than answers. We also learned that her friend Laszlo, kind of an emotional guy, kind of maybe not the most good at being cool and chill and subtle about things. Caused a bit of a scene in Viper's bar. Also in Viper's bar, Chief of Police Chapman had a sort of a charismatic standoff with our netrunner Cleve out in the bar, where Cleve very calmly and subtly threatened to shoot him directly in the head. And yeah, no direct confrontations had, but definitely some eyeing each other across the bar. And at this point, our group has elected to escort Ember and Laszlo back to wherever it is they come from. They're being pretty cagey about exactly where it is they're going, but some sort of equivalent to the safe house that Viper has inside of her bar. You guys have pulled up to the edge of the new Galveston city, where city starts to meet wasteland, as you guys are looking out amongst the ruins of, well, the true ruins of old Houston are still a ways off, off in the distance, but the old skyline, what's left of it, is definitely visible from where you guys have pulled up your two vehicles. Yeah, and that's where we left off. Ember has elected to start walking. Though she, if no one follows her, she won't just wander off on her own. But yeah, as we're going, it looks as if we still might have a little bit of a journey ahead of us. Embers lets you guys know it's still going to be about an hour to 2 hours walk from this point. Security is
Walk.
yes.
Hmm.
Can't take my motorcycle?
You can try. I mean, it's part of where I got the 1 to 2 hours from, depending on how smoothly we're able to get our vehicles through, how far we want to take them. Laszlo says, I'm probably gonna just hide my car. I got a spot I like to use, but up to you. How comfortable you feel with that. It's your bike.
What happens if my bike gets stolen? You gotta pay me back for that?
I'm not. Kind of looks at Ember. She says, I'm not responsible for your bike. You do what you want with it.
Oh, now we're not responsible for each other. Okay.
I listen. I hope your bike doesn't get stolen. You know, if you leave it somewhere, we can have someone come out and retrieve it eventually. You know, but
Is there somewhere
it's
we can hide it here? You guys all know this area better than we do.
yeah, like I said, I got a spot. I normally hide my car.
Okay. I'll hide it with your car then.
Like it's possible to bring it along. You know, it's just gonna be slow and cumbersome. It might get damaged trying to.
It's fine, I'll hide it.
All right, it's up to you. I get it. I don't like leaving my baby behind. But...
I'll just give you a piggyback and activate my Heelys. We'll go nice and quick.
You can carry me?
Oh, yeah. I can certainly try.
Alright. Let's get the bike and the car hidden and we'll head out.
Awesome. You proceed forward on foot, sort of walking your bike. Laszlo's doing the same thing with his four-wheeler. It's not too far off of the road. You find essentially buried under a pile of rubble is an old storage container that seems to be deliberately like camouflaged underneath this rubble so that you can only really see from one side facing away from the road. Very easy to miss if you're not looking directly for it. He pulls his vehicle in. Is this gonna be good?
Yeah. Yeah, this works. It's fine. Thanks.
Great. Closes the container up after your vehicles are safely locked away. Awesome. And then, yeah, you guys start proceeding through this wilderness. I'd like you guys all to let me know sort of what your approach is gonna be as far as your travel goes, like what your main sort of focus is gonna be. Now that can be anywhere from I would like to help to navigate,
Yeah.
or that can be I would like to look out for danger. It could also be like non-role based. It can be like I want to catch up with my good pal High Clay, or whatever is on your mind primarily as we're heading out, just so I can get a sort of sense of
What's the
vibe.
terrain like that we're traveling over? What are we talking here?
So I would say it's primarily comprised of two main features. One of those is just an inordinate amount of rubble. Like a lot of the terrain you guys are climbing through is just straight up ruins of city, of buildings, just like scrap metal, like literally just like piles, like rolling hills and heaps of garbage and metal and crap.
All right.
Some of it's probably a lot of it's probably been picked through this close to New Galveston. But this is the kind of place where finds happen, where scavengers like you some of you yourselves have scavenged.
It's
to make
apparently
ends meet.
how I get my stuff for my tech because I go to ruined parts of towns and take what I see. So yeah,
A lot of this isn't prime hunting
no,
ground.
no.
Again, it's so close. Like people would have picked through this part pretty well. But
Yeah.
the other main sort of, it's hard to even call it a geographical feature, is when ground is clear, when you can actually see the terrain underneath this ruin, it is um desert dry, but not sandy. You just have like dry, cracked earth. Sometimes there's cracks like big enough to even call like a ravine, like something that you'd have to avoid. Sometimes you even see down those cracks like old rants, like oozed, for lack of a better term. You might need, be able to determine what combination of sewage and nuclear fallout makes that. But it's not like, oh, cool, some water for us to stop and grab on our way. This is certainly far from a hospitable landscape.
If someone else has a better eye for it's fair enough, but I feel like I'm very aware of how we were being followed earlier, and we're currently
Mm-hmm.
traveling with someone who is clearly like more so than most. I think I'm quite aware about how dangerous it is to be traveling around with some sentient AI tech stuff. And so yeah, don't worry about it. For no reason at all. So I'm probably gonna be trying to scan and just looking for anything that's surveilling us.
Sure.
Yeah, no,
So
I'm fully taking my assault rifle like off my back and just having it in my hands, like white knuckle grip.
Careful. I'd like to do perception as well, but I like to like keep an ear out more than anything. I like to do a little ear hustling. And
Uh-huh.
just pay attention to what um is going on around, because sometimes you can't see everything. And Ciro's
Sure.
probably better at seeing than I am.
Okay. Awesome. Um, Go ahead and the both of you give me perception checks. Cleve, what are you up to?
19.
I'd like to spend a luck on this. As well. Where's my perception? 17, so 18 for me.
Excuse me. Yeah, so I think at this point, I again, presumably Cleve's being filled in about the situation with Ember because Cleve wasn't actually there during
Yeah.
the sort of revelation. But I'm assuming that for the sake of brevity, that have been filled in.
Yeah.
I think is she walking with flipping heck, I've already forgotten his name again. I'm
Laszlo.
gonna write it. Laszlo. I need to write that down. I'm doing that right now. Is she like walking with him or is she walking on her own? Like what's she up to?
She is sort of taking the lead and making sure her focus is on making is like she knows where to go. It
Hmm.
seems, not by any sense of like she's not referencing like
Mm.
places. It seems almost like she's like following via compass more than anything. So
Hmm.
sometimes
Hmm.
she'll lead straight into a thing and have to like navigate around what she's leading towards. She's focused on going that way, and also on just like keeping an eye to make sure no one gets left behind. Laszlo, so she doesn't seem particularly concerned with whether or not she's next to Laszlo. Laszlo is trying to stay close to her, but his focus is much like Zero and Vipers is on watching y'all six, um,
Hmm.
in a remarkably calm way of just like
Yeah. Eyes everywhere,
on
kind
a
of thing.
swivel.
Yeah.
He's being so cool, so calm, so
Mhm.
collected
Oh, that's a nice change.
That's
about the whole
surprising.
thing.
That's so.
Uh,
So.
I think I kind of like sidle in between the two of them. Sort of if they're like sort of like if there's like gaps happening between them as Ember kind of just keeps walking and he's sort of like distracted and stuff like that. I kind of like end up sitting roughly in the middle and I just kind of like fairly conversationally, but like or just like uh say it to either of them, but it's directed at Laszlo. So why did you, if she's so important, why did you let her out?
I wouldn't have. I didn't. She. We woke up one morning and she was gone. Now my uh boss, I guess, is looking kind of at Ember, but like my boss told me to, well, told all of us, just keep it cool. She had it under control. Everything would be fine. But I maybe kind of, I was worried. I Boss lady thinks she's knows everything, and I just had a bad feeling. I snuck out after her. I'm probably gonna be in a lot of trouble when I get back, but I don't care because I'm coming back with Ember, and that's what matters. I can be, she can be pissed at me all she wants.
Okay. Well, hopefully your ability to keep people out is better than your ability to keep people in.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I think just offers and then sort of like pats one out and just like offers Laszlo a cigarette. I don't. Cleve
oh,
doesn't smoke. Cleve doesn't smoke. He just carries them around just to offer people because he once learned that makes people like less likely to think he's a weirdo.
Mm.
he sees your cigarettes and he goes, "Oh, thank God, I haven't had a cigarette in days," and just immediately lights up. Like looks like he just lost, like inhales and like exhales out 15 years off of his demeanor. Like
Mhm.
he looks like he just got 3 nights of sleep just now.
Yeah.
He he was maybe jonesing pretty hard.
Hmm.
I didn't want to ask, but you're all right, man. Thank you. God damn.
Why haven't you had your cigarettes?
Left in a hurry and
Sounds like someone wasn't prepared.
I think when Zero kind of like chimes in,
Hmm.
Cleve drops back to where Viper is.
Viper's gonna put out a hand for a cigarette.
Yeah, just taps on him. There you go.
Thanks.
And very very quietly, so that other people can't hear, is like, what's your read on the situation? These see this seems like an absolute amateur operation, despite the sort of gestures towards Ember.
Yeah, a little bit. Um, if she is what she is, um, I'm surprised she was able to get out in the first place, and that they didn't have a full-on manhunt for her.
What do you
I
think?
don't know. I
She
don't
was
think
let
we're
out,
dealing with people. Um, I don't
but
know. Maybe
made to look like she wasn't.
whatever happened, she got out.
Hmm.
And I don't think they are prepared for what's gonna happen now, because now that they have seen her and clearly have targeted her, there's a different type of manhunt coming for her.
There
I don't
is.
think they're ready for that. So we have to watch our backs as well, because we are getting ourselves involved in some pretty big shit.
The only reason I'm still here is because you seem to trust them, and I trust your judgment. As soon as I'm ready to ice this as soon as we need to.
I appreciate their trust. Listen, I'm willing to help, but not at the cost of me or mine.
Okay. Well, when it's time to flame this situation, just let me know.
I'll let you know. Just like a little, like, kind of side fist bump to Queen.
On a much less somber, more bouncy, sociable note, I think Zero's sidled up to Ember. So, like, is this like your first time being out and about?
Such a hard question. That's you would think that would be a straightforward answer. Technically, yes, but also no.
Okay. Are you gonna be able to tell me more about your situation when we get to where we're going?
Oh my God, so much more. It's like
That's so cool. Yeah.
it's like I totally trust that we got away scot-free and aren't being listened to right now. I'm so
Yeah. I get it. I get it. Like I said back there, you know, if I can do anything to help to protect this situation, you just let me know.
yeah.
How did you
You guys
enjoy your
are
time then? Huh? For what?
um I mean, yes, I had a great time before I got shot.
Nah,
That
yeah.
was I was having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, things are bad. Out
Mm-hmm.
there. You guys are dealing with a lot.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
the police, I don't want to be controversial, but like
Fuck them? What the fuck? Right?
jerks.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
how do y'all put up with that like every day? Like,
Uh,
oof.
Personally, I don't usually put up with it. I find my ways of rebelling. But you have to learn to live within certain parameters, especially doing what I do and some of the things that I go up to.
Like what?
Well, and I'm gonna pluck Fritter off my shoulder. This little guy.
Um, Fritter, who has been like largely napping a lot the last few hours.
Mm-hmm.
Comes sleepily off your shoulder, blinks, which is not a straightforward deal, as has upwards of six smaller eyes on
Yeah.
running up its head,
Mm-hmm.
sort of parallel to the main eye structure. Sort of like squeaks up at you curiously, and then like squeaks up at Ember, like does like the body motion of sniffing, even
Sure.
though like it doesn't breathe. Like Fritter doesn't breathe. Fritter's a little robot guy, but like very like curiously, um, Ember squeals, not in a like girly oh my god a rat way, but in like you can see almost the stars in her eyes at
Oh my
this
god, a
little guy.
rat! Yeah.
Oh my god, what did you do? Did you make him?
Yeah, from scratch. This is Fritter. He's a little pet project of
Fritter.
mine. Get it, pet, because he's my pet.
Hi. Hi, buddy. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. He's so lifelike.
Yeah, he
He's so
is.
And she like I know I'm leaning it, but
Yeah.
she like gets like nose to nose with Fritter, and
Mm-hmm.
Fritter seems just as curious about Ember as she does
They're
about
exchanging data through the nose.
Yeah.
him.
They're
Yeah,
connecting
there's
by
like a
pinky.
little bit of like a
Yeah.
game recognizing
Yeah.
game moment happening there. That there's like just like both tilting their head at the same time. It's like
Mhm.
almost comical.
So this is
She just sort
Fritter,
of
and I built him. My first foray into this sort of building. I'm really proud of him. I mean, it's nothing to the level of like what you've got going on, but you
I
can
mean,
see why yeah, I
Compliments.
understand the stitch that we're in right now.
so glad we went down your conversation path before mine because
What were
what
you
I
doing?
was gonna say was you guys seem really like talented and put together and like smart and capable and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And you're just pulling out proof. What? You'd made this yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is your first try.
Yeah. I'm pretty pleased with him. Like, parts of him look a little rougher on the edges, but like I like that. That's how I like to work.
I think you might be a genius.
Oh, well, I don't know about that, but thanks.
I'm pretty confident about it.
Cool. Well, then I'm real hoping that I get to meet whoever it is that's behind what you've got going on, because they're surely a genius too.
Well, they're gonna be really excited to meet you after they're done yelling at me and Laszlo, and she just like
Oh.
like
Okay,
skips forward a
well,
little
you know
bit.
what? Maybe soften the blow a little bit with like, yeah, sure, I went out, but like, we found Fritter. Find us. It's great. It's good news. Distract them. Distraction techniques work really well with people. Like when people
Yes.
look a little too close at Fritter, I tend to go off on a bit of a ramble about like these robo dogs in the 2000s that used to like they do like yipping and jumping and then they do backflips and sometimes they'd play like songs that you could download into them. And then people get really bored because I'm just like what about
Uh-huh.
technology. And they just kind of switch off
It's
about it.
crazy because like I felt myself like I wanted to be so interested, but I also felt part of myself shutting down.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
crazy. Like it's
Yeah.
work. Like it's
It
really
works.
effective.
Yeah.
Even while you're explaining how it works. Like wow, that's
Yeah. I
amazing.
do it intentionally. Sometimes I don't do it intentionally, and I talk about things just because I'm really excited about them, and then realize most people around me have switched off, which like feels bad, man. But uh, I weaponize it sometimes, and it's very effective.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I think I think it's gonna work. I don't think that she's gonna be able to help not liking you guys, especially this little guy.
Yeah, Fritter. Everybody loves Fritter.
Can I hold him?
Oh, yeah, of course you can. And he'll pass Fritter over.
Amazing. She like looks like she's holding like a treasure, a sacred treasure, and just like very calmly and is just like, wow, you're such a good boy. And just like puts Fritter up on her head. And
Yeah.
Fritter settle like immediately, which like Fritter doesn't immediately take to people typically. Fritter just
No.
like nestles in and like nests in the top of her head and just like goes right back to sleep.
Oh, listen, Ember, I'm just saying, Fritter doesn't normally like settle and get comfortable with people that quickly.
Well, Fritter usually doesn't get to like we're
Yeah.
talking a little bit. It's
Are you? Are you for
Just a
real?
little.
For real?
I have
Oh
to be
my
careful
god.
about what I do, but like, just a
Oh, you have to tell me what's like.
Is he
being
happy? Does he
said,
like
'cause-
me?
like we, I communicate and I know that he can hear me, but like I don't yet have a way of like hearing what he says.
I bet we could work something up.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, that's really exciting. Wow.
And the two of you guys
Yeah.
start talking tech a little bit.
Yeah.
Where she's a little bit vague about the resources
Yeah.
available, but is
Yeah.
like gets into like you guys start sharing ideas on how that might go. Hi Clay, Laszlo has sort of, as this conversation has happened and as Viper and Cleve have pulled off, Laszlo sort of like steps back a little bit and falls into step with you and takes is sort of like also holding their rifle and making sure like they're pointing it, you guys are pointing it in like opposite directions, and it's just sort of like taking up the body posture of like, yeah, we too we're protecting the group, but then just sort of like leans into you and is just like, hey, hi Clay, right?
Yeah, what do you want?
Hey, sorry to bother you. I just, I kind of wanted to ask your advice on something. You seem like good with people. Maybe, I just, I'm, I'm worried. I think I kind of pissed off your friend Viper, with my behavior in her bar. Uh, and she's just like kind of scary a little bit, and I just sort of thinking about apologizing. Do you think that'll go well, or should I like give her a present while I apologize, or like I'm not good at this. I just know I fucked up.
Highclate like looks up at like this massive guy and is like, You want to give her a present, like a little gift?"
Maybe if that would help. I know sometimes that softens blows. I don't I don't know what I'm doing. I'm good at shooting this, not at people.
I mean, I think Viper will just appreciate the sentiment. You know, just be straight and upblunt. Hey, sorry for running in your bar screaming.
Yeah.
I killed Emily. Oh god.
Nah, I just love that it froze in that moment of just like
Yeah, it was such a
he
good-
struggled to compute what you've said. He's like, wait, I can just say the thing.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm sorry.
her a
Could you
little
say that
gift.
again? I I just completely couldn't
Glitched there.
process what you were saying.
Yeah, you know, Viper will just appreciate the sentiment. You don't have to do any fancy thing. Just go up to him. Be like, hey, sorry for running around in your bar screaming and shouting. Yeah, no, fuck it.
You can all compete for my affection via brass knuckles. It's fine.
Look, how many knuckles do you got? You got like 8 knuckles. You can have one from each of us.
It's like
We
the
got 8,
fucking
right?
Infinity Stone. Yeah, well, technically, the ones you punch with.
Oh yeah, the thumbs don't really count, do they?
Yeah.
I'm playing a meg tech. Hey guys, I know about human anatomy.
Just Thanos Infinity Stone.
Brass
Gauntlet.
knuckles only ever have 4.
Yeah. Oh, Emily's back.
Emily!
Hi. Damn. So to being direct, you think I'd just being direct and just talking to her like an adult who can understand where I'm coming from, that'll work?
Don't think she'd like being demeaned. Or you
No,
could like,
I-
give her money. She likes money.
I'm broke, but I can be direct. I'm good at I can, yeah, alright. Okay. Okay. Great. Thanks. You doing okay? You seem to be gripping that gun a little tight.
Fine, just they kind of like look around. They're like, never really been to these parts before. Like, shit, you live like this?
Oh, I mean the base is it's actually pretty nice. It's much nice. I mean, getting to it's a hassle, but that's kind of the point. Don't really want someone just wandering up on us.
Seems like
Don't
a rubble. I
really get a lot of company out here. Nobody right
Oh
now.
god, I thought you froze again. Oh Jesus. Okay. sorry. Just seems quite desolate.
Good.
God, pardon my friend.
We don't really want visitors.
Seems like a bit of a shithole.
Yeah. Fortunately, I mean, none of us really go outside much, so we don't really have to deal with it. But that's sort of the whole point, is we don't want visitors, we don't want scavengers running up on us. Still happens every once in a while, but the actual base is nice. It's actually honestly more comfortable than anywhere in New Galveston that I found. Again, I'm broke, so can't really afford anything nice, but
Yeah, now I've grown a bit comfortable with New Galveston. This place gives me the creeps. I feel like everything's watching me.
well, I get the feeling. But even scavengers usually don't come out this far, so we should be all right.
Usually, oh gee, thanks. I'm so reassured.
Well, that's what this is for, right? And just sort of pats the assault rifle, and just sort of like friendly like elbows you in a way that like he is not like you guys are not really that like chummy, but just sort of like elbows you. Hurts a little bit. The guy's strong.
Yeah, that manages to crack a little smile out of Highlight.
Oh no, your smile made them freeze again. Oh, hey! All these internet glitches, man.
Man, signal out here is terrible. Speaking of signal, Viper, your phone pings. You get a text message from an unknown number.
Okay. Check it out.
It's in a texting pattern, a style of texting that you immediately recognize before even the person identifies themselves. So you're sighing before you even get to the end of the message. Is you get a message that says, "Hey, it's Julia. I know you said never to text you again. I'm so sorry." And then an immediate follow-up message that says, "Please don't block me. I saw you on the news. Are you good?" With like 4 question marks.
They're going to look at it. They're going to read it, and then they're going to put their phone back in their pocket.
It's about what I expected.
Yeah. They'll reply
Fair
later.
enough.
It's fine if it's important enough to them.
Solid. Yeah. They don't immediately send a third text message. So yeah, that's all for now. All right. Wonderful.
Okay, love a text starting with "Please don't block me."
If anyone if there were ever any illusions about whether Julia is toxic or not, I wanted to dispel them immediately before even saying her name. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, but you guys, your trek is going relatively smoothly up until this point. It's around this point, however, that those of you who rolled perception checks earlier, and have been looking around, keeping an eye on things. It's actually Fritter who notices first, probably.
Richard.
Quite suddenly, Fritter like wakes with a start and just sort of dives off of Ember's head directly into your open like
Yeah.
crossbody bag
Yeah.
that he likes to hang out in,
Yes.
and is just in there shivering
Oh.
in alarm, as and as that you were already kind of on high alert, but
Yeah.
as you guys looking around, you see cresting over a couple of different hills of rubble on either side of you. I'm trying to think of a polite way to describe how rough these folks look.
A Badrosaurus? It's a common one over here.
Yeah, they kind of look. Yeah, they look pretty awful.
Ooh.
You know, you're no stranger to scavenging, and are aware that there are some people who just, for whatever reason, find themselves living a lifestyle of purely living that way. It's like it goes beyond like yes, some people do it for survival. Some people do it just because like they don't have anywhere else to go. And some people like apparently you found yourselves amongst
Hmm.
from little scavenger gangs who exist solely off of sometimes actual scavengery and more often preying on others who are trying to scavenge and get stuff done.
Oh, damn. If I can exclaim loudly, scabs! Look lively, everyone.
You absolutely can. Um,
Protect
Not
my
the
baby
scabs.
boy.
and someone who appears to be, uh, if only because they're the only person who is not on their own feet, appears to be the leader. A man who just looks greasy, uh, dirty. He's got fanged teeth and is on top of a creature with fanged teeth, a large, disgusting, mutated rat. We're talking bigger than Pizza Rat, y'all. This guy is riding him.
Oh my god.
Says, it just says, all right, boys, let's ride, and
Oh, that's so
leaps,
gross.
they leap off the heap at you guys. I'm gonna get you guys to roll
I'm going for that guy
initiative.
first.
Woo!
He's getting his fucking gross ass teeth punched out.
Get his
Good.
gross ass teeth.
Give me a moment, as this is our first
Why is it
combat
not rolling? There we
of
go.
the show.
Woo!
Yeah, why isn't it?
15.
13.
How
Roll.
do Oh, because I have to click specifically the little
There we
tiny
go.
dice.
Oh
and-
Yeah.
yay! Oh,
Yeah.
oh my god! Okay, crit fails don't exist in
Nope.
In initiative, fortunately.
You know what? I stand by the fact you healers going last is never a bad thing.
Never that thing.
That's so real.
The fact that you got the same initiative again.
That's crazy. That's,
Listen, I'm just saying the stars align clearly. It's trying to
the
tell them
dice
something that they're not
clearly
listening
ship
to.
it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ugh.
Amazing. I'm going to go down a little bit less formal and crunchy than like a full out let's get all of our hit points down brawl, but
Mhm.
you are definitely in combat. You are being attacked. Cleve, it looks like you're up first.
Hmm.
What you doing? What's
Uh,
your response?
so it looks so they're like how many of these people are there roughly that I can see?
Um, it looks as though there are 4 humans and one very large rat.
Cool. I am going to sort of like slide into cover, if I can find some, which I mean, the way you described it, like there's sort of just
Easy.
junk and rubble everywhere, right? Yeah, and I am going to try and shoot the big rat.
Excellent.
I feel like that's a good idea so that the weird leader doesn't have his mount. So yeah, I'm pulling out my very heavy pistol and I'm going to shoot that.
Excellent.
That is a 22.
Whoa!
Yeah, that definitely absolutely hits. It hits real good. It's a big rat. This rat is not very hard to hit. It is huge. Go ahead and go for it. Roll damage, which I think is
4d6 for me. Yes, that's 14 damage.
14. Yeah, as this guy comes leaping off a mound at just sort of at the group of you guys, not sort of focusing anyone in particular. His momentum is sort of caught a little bit a little bit interrupted as a big chunk of this rat's stomach is blasted a hole into. It sort of crashes down and skids in front of you guys, or behind you guys, the group of you, and just sort of crashes. I'm gonna go ahead and say that the gentleman rider sort of tumbles off as well in this crash landing.
Mhm.
Viper, Zero, you guys are together in the initiative order, so seems
We're
fitting.
not together.
You're not together, but you guys can mutually decide who does what when you guys are gonna
Oh my god.
share initiative.
But what if they shared initiative in the wasteland?
Oh my God.
Oh my god, what if we went into a hotel and there was only one initiative?
There's only one initiative.
Perfect. I
And they
plan
shared
on.
initiative. Oh my god, they shared initiative.
Yeah, I think it's they share initiative, but not necessarily the same motives. Because Zero doesn't do close combat very often. So I plan on activating my skate feet, my wheelies, and trying to go behind my own cover if I can, and then get the assault rifle out to shoot at one of the other guys. I think I'm the kind of person who strategically goes for anybody who looks like they have a nasty looking ranged weapon or something else where you kind of want to focus on taking them out first. Other people like to go for the boss first and like he gets that, but tactically whenever he's in actual fights or playing computer games, you take out your mages and your ranged fighters first. So that's what he's doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then I cut out for a little bit. Did
Yeah.
Viper say anything before that?
No,
Yeah,
I was just
okay.
waiting for them to do their turn.
Okay, Rad. Cool. Go ahead and yeah, each uh uh from the side of the rat guy, for
Yeah.
lack of a better name,
Sure.
the other person who is with them is standing behind, has a rifle aimed at you guys.
Yeah.
From the other side there appears to be someone rushing down, just sort of like running down the thing with it's like a chainsaw, but
But Blade, yeah, I get you.
glowy,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
made
yeah.
out of like
Yeah.
it's like a lightsaber chainsaw dealio.
It's like a
Looks
chainsaw,
nasty.
but cool.
Zero's made shit like
It's like
that
a
before, so
chainsaw,
he's
but
like, I
cool.
get it. Yeah.
I'm taking
And then
that.
similarly, there's someone up behind with a
Yeah.
gun. So you have 2 options.
Yeah. I'll go for that ranged person first.
Excellent.
Hello? Roll, please. Roll. Doesn't want to do it.
Nice, please.
I'm clicking on the thing. What would it come out of for skills? Probably it's not here because it's my weapon.
I think there's
it
a
might be in
weapon skill.
actions.
Yeah, but I went into actions and then I'm clicking on the +11 to attack and it's not doing it. So
Hmm.
I'll try it on Demiplane. No.
Tech issues during my Cyberpunk game? It's more likely than you think.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it's because. Oh, there we go. 20. Oh, it was a 20.
Hmm.
Oh.
Was it though?
Yes, I clicked twice.
Oh yes, because you clicked twice. Okay.
I did
Okay.
click twice.
We all had a very scary dream where Zero's gun blew up, but it
Yeah.
doesn't because that would be silly. And Zero knows how to make sure his gun works good.
19 damage. Brap brap.
Brap brap indeed.
There could be only one rat man.
Yeah. It looks like these people don't have the like their outfit, their gear isn't quite as like nice looking as y'all. It looks like they're sort of their armor isn't so much like form fitted like gear that you have bought or tailored for yourself. It's just like scrap that they're wearing attached to various things. So there's some pinging off of shoulder pads and whatnot, but it's also quite a spray of blood as this person like stumbles back, not like falling off the pill, but like definitely taking a few steps back and like is like coming back up grumpily. They're not the happiest.
Once
about
I've
being
like
shot.
shot the gun, I'm gonna
That's
try
my
to like
imagine.
duck down as best I can.
Awesome. Great. Viper, what you up to?
He went for Ratman,
No, I went for one of the ranged
Chainsaw
guys.
Man. No,
No, one of the
there's a third
armed
secret
people.
third guy.
That's an anime.
Sorry.
Secret third.
There's
Yes,
a
there's
third and a fourth
rat
people with
guy,
guns.
Okay.
Chainsaw guy, and
Gunman.
gunfolk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm taking out the ranged people so that folks that want to go in more up close and personal have the opportunity to do so without being shot at as well.
I think I'm gonna go for chainsaw guy first because I feel like anyone running into battle with a chainsaw needs to be stopped. So I'm gonna go in. I can do aimed. Wait, do I want to do aim? No, I do not want to do aim. And I want to just break their face in. I'm gonna go in and
Excellent.
straight up punch them. I think you see as Viper sees the scenario. Usually they have the contact lenses that change colors. Usually they're this bright neon orange, and just like Danger Robot, they turn bright red as soon as they see that fighting's about to start. And then there's just a real big smile on their face. I want to use a lock point just in case. I don't know how that works. It's just an extra D10.
That's a +1. No.
It adds +1
Oh, okay.
per +1 to your roll per luck point you invest.
Okay,
You can spend more than one if you wanted, but
I'll just use the one because I rolled in dummy play. I said I didn't because I had it open. That'll be a total of 19.
That's plenty.
Okay. And that's a total of. It says 15 plus 5. So I would
Sounds like 20
assume
to
that's
me.
20. So she's just gonna go in, walk up with purpose as this guy is running in, and just straight up just knock one back and punch them right in the face.
Excellent. So you're going after the guy who was on the rat, right?
I want to go after Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man.
actually.
Okay, right. Because rat guy is like stumbled face in the dirt at the moment.
Yeah,
not as
You're
much
not
of a
worth-
threat.
Yeah.
Yeah. chainsaw person like swipes at you as you come in, but you're so amazing and badass that you just sort of like push the chainsaw like by the body of the chainsaw away and just like push it away from you and get right up in there, girl. Yeah. Their nose is not in the same direction that it used to be.
Ooh.
It's you got the free cosmetic surgery and it's not even Highclate's turn yet. Amazing. Wonderful. Damn. That was quite a solid punch. Highclate, what you up to?
Looking around at these guys attacking us, which one has like the most, like just visually from what I can see, has like the most cyberware installed?
I would say most of them have relatively light cyberware. Like you'll get the chainsaw guy has like a robot arm that seems to be like clamped onto the chainsaw, like so that it's harder for them to let go of it. There's like a leg or an eye here or there. One of the people, I'm gonna say the other gun person, we'll call them RoboCop for ease of understanding. This person seems to be like has uh, uh, like is clearly zoomed in with their eyes because you can see them like the like scope appearing out of one of their eyes. They're quite they're quite that one is the most
That one.
cyber
Okay.
cybered up.
Okay, awesome. I am doing an aimed shot.
Ooh.
I am aiming for that guy's head, and I am going to spend 6 luck points on that. So basically, I just only select, and I minus
Hell
2.
yeah!
Hell yeah, bro.
Go!
Hell
If I
Highclate.
see
yeah!
A, I just minus 2, I'd say, which I think that would just be easier because it's like +6 -8. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's hope this doesn't go horribly. Can you roll, please? Boy! Why isn't it? Oh my god, my thing hates me. Why isn't it working? I was like, it's gonna be so cool. I'm gonna.
Roll20 really doesn't love us today.
Please! I've been so. I've been a good little boy. Okay, I'll just roll a 10 and then. That's a 5 plus 12. 17 minus 2 is 15.
15. Okay. Um. Yeah. I'm gonna say that barely hits. Fortunately, a hit is a hit. Oh, great. Oh, did I cut out? Great.
No, you didn't.
I'm gonna say that hits. Um, uh, you almost miss, but a hit is a hit. Fortunately, fortunately, I'm gonna say their like eye scope was headed out so far that you would have missed their head if it had been fully inside of their head, but you're able to just blow clean through this eye scope of theirs. Go ahead and roll damage. And because you have an aimed headshot, any damage that goes through their head armor will be doubled. So this is gonna hurt. Oh,
22.
Fucking yeah, it's gonna hurt. Jesus Christ.
yeah.
We did not come to
So-
play today, clearly.
So this person's
The harm assist.
cyberware comes like flying out the side of their head, and their body goes limply back. They're immediately making like, were they a player, they'd be making like death saves, or well, they'd be following the mechanics of this game, but they're
Yeah.
rest assured not a significant contributor to the rest of the fight. with a hit like that. God damn. Um, that's amazing.
They're like a magpie, they zoned in on like, ooh, shiny, that's cool, kill them.
Yeah.
uh, excellent. Um, I'm gonna have Laszlo's gonna be sort of covering for Ember as Ember is trying to take cover. Um, which Ember just dives behind Revel and just sort of like is barely peering out, watching you guys kind of kick ass, low key. Laszlo is just providing cover fire. I'll give him a roll just so that not especially effective in actually hitting anyone and like doing damage, but he is able to successfully draw attention away from Ember and towards more towards himself. Uh, he's as he's backing up, saying, he said, "Are we running?" And Ember says, "You guys seem to be doing fine, actually."
I'm gonna call out to her and be like, see, we're professionals and geniuses.
Yeah, let's not lead them anywhere. And just it seems to be going good. Awesome. The bad guys are gonna go.
Yeah.
They from order of like simplest to decide who they're going to go after to more complicated. Chainsaw guy shockingly is gonna go after the person who just punched them in the face. I'm going to roll. That looks like a 15.
So it has to beat my armor.
You roll
Yes.
your evasion, I think it said when I was looking.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Okay. I totally didn't read it and then forget.
Same.
Shame. Okay, evasion. This is while I look for this, I would just want the audience to know that what I shared with you guys. I do have a Molotov cocktail that I bought with my in-game money before the game started for whenever you need it, you know?
I can't wait to find out how that gets
19.
used.
Oh, my Molotov cocktail. I threw it a little too far.
Yeah. At the wrong person.
Threw it at the wrong person. Anyway, I rolled a 19, so I don't think that hits. So
But you beat their defense, their
Yeah,
attack.
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
doesn't. Yeah, they are swinging wide. They're very intimidating looking with
She
this
just
crazy
stepped to
ass
the side.
chainsaw. Yeah, but they're wild, kind of like
Mm.
not frothing at the mouth, but like it looks like maybe these people aren't like the
I'll,
most put together
I'll definitely need a shot
mentally.
after this.
Wild throws that are
Like a tetanus shot after this or something.
they're just wild. Oh yeah, for sure. Just from being near these guys, you might want to get your checkups done. But yeah, they're just so wild and like thrashing that it's just like easy to see where they're gonna go. It's easy to avoid. Yeah, so no real danger there. Rat guy finally gets up off the ground, pulls out a pistol and is gonna shoot at Laszlo, the big scary guy who's intentionally making themselves a target. Let me just...
Not refrigerator boy.
Um, Lazo rolled pretty well, but he doesn't have quite the reflexes that he's not as reflexive as this guy is good at shooting his gun. So
Fair.
yeah, gets blasted.
So, anyways, it's not a blast.
Fortunately, I rolled really low on damage, and Laszlo's pretty armored up, so he just looks like nonplussed as like a bullet just like passes into like goes into his shoulder, and he just like doesn't even look at like he's just like and like you don't give a fuck. One of the shooters is completely out of the situation, and the other is bleeding back. Honestly, the way that this is going, this guy's just gonna go, hell, this ain't worth it, and just sprints off.
I want to shoot one of the guys in the back of the head.
Excellent. You absolutely have the opportunity to do that. Let's go ahead and start at the top of the order again.
Yeah.
Cleve. Oh, and for what it's worth, the rat was really excited to get into the fight until it got shot and is now just like laying on the ground. Like this guy apparently doesn't have it tamed enough to handle this kind of thing. It's just like on the ground, like
Can I get a
making
second
sad rat noises that I'm not going to describe because it makes me sad.
Yeah.
Take that thing to the vet first.
Cleve.
Yeah, so the guy in who is in charge is still like trying to shoot at Laszlo, yeah?
Yes.
Cool.
And successfully shooting at Laszlo.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, successfully shooting at Laszlo. I would like to rush him and try and grapple him.
Sure. Go for it. That's gonna be a dex brawling.
Ooh, I rolled pretty bad. But that's the way the cookie crumbles.
I could roll even worse.
You never know.
I didn't. I didn't roll even worse.
Yeah.
You do like grab onto him, like you like are able to like wrap around his shoulders, but he just like spins and is able to throw you off, and is now turned you.
Yeah.
He looked pissed and bares his teeth at you in a way that makes you think he perhaps is not planning on shooting you about it.
Cool.
Oh man, yeah, you Cleve, you go in on this guy, wrap your arms. You're able to wrap your arms around him, but he quickly like swivels and is able to throw you off. Looks annoyed at you, pissed, and there's like a crazed look in his eye, and the way that he's grinning and baring his teeth at you perhaps suggests that he's not planning on shooting you about it.
Don't get bitten. You'll get infected.
Zero Viper,
Yeah.
the duo.
I'm shooting one of the guys that's running.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled it on the wrong thing. Fuck. It's a 17 though.
17.
I'll just do my. Where's my? There. Loki, now is really not the time.
Because they are focused on running away rather than evading, I'm gonna say that this hits.
Hell yeah. Right. You're in the way, Loki. 19.
These wasteland guys are just, you know.
19. Yeah. They were already hurt. They're not running away anymore.
Good. How am I gonna scavenge their shit if they're running away with it?
Is
Back-
Chainsaw Man running away?
No, Chainsaw Man is not running. Chainsaw Man is wildly hacking a chainsaw towards you,
Okay.
very ineffectively.
Uh, because as pointed out by Penitent on chat, I hit harder than a gun does. I'm gonna punch them again.
That's awesome. Good to know.
Brutally ridiculous.
Yeah. Listen, she
Go
works
for
out.
it.
She's got muscles. What do you think? They're always like sleeveless. They're gonna show those puppies off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see if I actually hit 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll roll, but I don't think this person is gonna be able to beat that. No,
Okay.
they don't have a plus 14 to tie. Yeah. All right.
Oh, it's
blow
only
their head
8.
off with your only 8.
Yeah,
Uh,
sorry.
That's okay. I I I, I want to say like you you punch him in the face real good. Unless there's any special flavor or stank you want to put on it.
Nah, she's just punching her way through this like she always does.
Hmm. I think you've gotten in close and are like you've like pulled up their on their clothes enough that it's like hard for them to even like have the maneuverability to swing on you, and you've just like pulled them in close and are just, bah, bah, bah.
Just straight up using them as a punching bag. Once I'm
They're having a bad
satisfied.
time
Yeah. Are they still conscious?
for now.
Okay. I am going
Probably
to
not for long.
yeah, I'm actually going to move away from them and move over to Cleve because they're in combat with someone right now, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
I'm going to move next to Cleve and try there's nothing to roll. This is just my intention. Is try to take the aggro so that they don't punch my hacker. They don't shoot my hacker.
Sure. I'll give you a roll. Can you roll?
Intimidation.
I want to say
Uh,
intimidation is the
can I intimidate them to leave?
correct thing. If you have another thing that you're thinking of, like a persuasion roll or something, I feel like it's intimidation.
I'd rather
though.
intimidate them persuade. Do I have intimidate? Is that like where is that? Where are you?
So this game doesn't really have an intimidate, but it has a thing
Oh.
called face down,
Mm-hmm.
face
which is
down?
like which is basically that. It's like you're calling on like your reputation and just being like a cool badass. I think it's on the actions page, I want to say. Right at the bottom of the character sheet, it's based off your cool stat and plus D10, and then if we get as we gain reputation, we get better at it.
Oh, I love a rules lawyer.
Right.
Thank you for keeping us all in check.
Rules encyclopedia. I prefer to
Yes.
call it.
Face
Yeah.
Okay. I'll use face down. I'll use a luck point just in case. Actually, I'll use 2.
yeah.
Look at me. I'm running out of luck
Yes,
points
spend those
already.
luck points. They come back at the beginning of the session.
Yeah.
Go for it.
And can I for flavor just say I walk over dragging the guy with the chainsaw because I have these
Yes. Yeah,
just
totally.
for flavor.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's only 7 with my sometimes I can't
Crit
be cool,
fails,
guys.
man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
With a fumble, with a 5 total, I'm gonna say, not only does this not work,
Oh.
you're so wrapped up in it'd be so cool if I dragged this chainsaw person over, of it all, that you're not particularly careful about how you're dragging them over.
Fair.
And they're gonna nick you with the chainsaw. Not enough, like I'm not giving them a full attack, a full damage, but I am gonna do 2d6 of damage to you.
Fair.
Because even getting nicked with a chainsaw is still a chainsaw.
Yeah.
So that's
That's
7
fine.
damage.
So does my body armor absorb any of that?
It doesn't seem nice of me to not let you, even though I feel like it doesn't make sense for your body. Like, I don't know why your
I'll
body
take
armor
it,
would
it's
be
fine.
on your legs.
I'll take it. 7. Max is continue. I'll take the damage. I'm doing math. This is gonna take a hot second. There we go. I think I did it right. There we go.
Hi Clay, what's up? What's you at? Where you at? What you up to?
We're
You
out
just
of
you
round.
just
I did-
murdered a guy. Murder is a
Did
strong
I-
word.
did
You
I
defended
murder
yourself
him,
really
or did I-
effectively.
Or did I mortally wound him down to no death save that he'll roll 1 less every turn? They're different. Yeah, who is the most wounded? I want to finish them off.
Probably the chainsaw guy is pretty
yeah.
damn. Their face is sort of pulpy at the moment.
Ooh, okay, it's revenge then, which is fine and not morally reprehensible at all.
Awesome.
No, yes.
Crit success.
Let's go.
27.
I love that the two nerds are just out here killing people.
Um, yeah, that for sure hits. I think crits you double the dice.
Like the damage dice? What
No,
dice am I doubling?
Emily's
Oh,
frozen.
shut
I've
up,
never
Rosie.
frozen. I don't know what you mean. I believe a crit is like double damage or something.
Hmm.
I'll believe it.
Critical. Oh wait, no, it's
Wait, no, isn't
sorry.
a crit like almost anything's on the table?
Yeah, a critical injury is different. A critical injury happens if multiple of the damage dice roll sixes.
says add a
Ah.
d10 to first roll, so I think you roll another d10.
Okay.
That's what the
How
5
do
is.
Yeah, that's already happened.
Yeah.
Oh, then
never
that's
mind.
it. Then you're good.
Roll your
But yes,
Okay,
damage.
it's 27.
we
I mean,
probably should have
you
been.
can take the 9 I just rolled if you want to. I mean,
But it's good to know because actually we have had 3 critical injuries so
Yeah.
far, but it's fine. We'll get that.
Probably. I haven't seen sixes on the damage dice. Or
It's not. It's actually. It's not. It's just whenever 2 or more dice rolls for damage. For melee. Oh no, it is 6. Sorry, you're wrong. I'm wrong. Ignore me. Go back to yeah. I'm silly.
I just read that because I was looking for critical hits, and I found critical injuries.
speaking of
Well,
you go.
speaking of
how many-
which,
Ah! Oh my god, okay.
There they are.
Yep.
yeah,
That'll physically
Brah, brah.
hit, guys.
Bruh, bruh.
amazing.
Assault rifle twins. Let's go.
Could you please roll? Yeah, could you please roll 2d6 for me, and I will let you know what kind of critical injury this person has. Not that it especially matters, because they're for sure out from that much damage.
Oh, it's just fun little bit of flavor, isn't it?
But
It was an 8.
yeah, if they ever get up again, they're gonna have a hard time walking. As you've shot sort of like through the bones of their leg, effectively shattering the bone in a way that like even you would have a hard time fixing. But yeah, they fall to the ground. Chainsaw falls to the ground as well. Just
Let's
sort of
go.
quietly revving on the ground. And yeah, it's just Rat Guy left. For what it's worth, he is gonna try to bite you. cleave, but let's have Laszlo try to shoot him first, see if he lasts that long. Um, oh shit! Well, he doesn't get out of the way. He doesn't dodge at all, even a little bit, because he's so focused on the guy he's about to bite so incredibly viciously. Um, and oh man, I don't know how satisfying narratively that is for you guys, but I think Laszlo finishes this guy off.
Yeah, no, go for it.
Yeah,
Take
go
him
for
out.
it.
For you guys, he comes in to just tear a chunk out of cleave to cleave some cleave off, and doesn't make it. Just clinging through the temple, um, falls to the ground.
Let's
Um,
go.
And yeah, you guys have managed to make it through. Yeah, this lasted a little bit longer than I expected, so we're gonna go ahead and call our break there.
Whee!
As our players have emerged victorious.
Hell yeah.
Wonderful. We'll see you guys in 10 minutes. 10-ish minutes.
Yeah. Let's
But
go.
hey, welcome back, everybody. Technology is perfect and everything is flawless. Yeah. We sit on the remains of a battlefield. The only sort of survivor, a very injured giant rat, just sort of limps off sadly.
Yeah.
About the rat.
Not the
Yeah.
rat.
I'm gonna look at the rat and like I feel extra sad now. So I like duck my head. I've slowly been picking up bits and pieces from these people because whatever scavenge they have can be repurposed by a techie. I'm like, yeah, listen, I'm just gonna take that and put that in my bag.
Absolutely.
And,
I've been looking at these corpses and seeing like what good cyberware they have. That's the
Yeah.
whole reason I wanted the
Yes.
headshot. Like I want it.
Oh, yeah, I want to take that, and I'm also
I-
gonna go and speak to Ember, but I'm happy for something else to happen before that if needs be.
Viper's just like, hi, Clay.
Hmm.
I need to be disinfected.
Yeah.
Give me a second, Viper. I'm just grabbing. Can you help me carry these? Actually,
You gonna disinfect me?
give me. I'm just. Like they like look down. It's like it's just a little leg. You'll. This is more fun. Anyway, yeah. What's up? Oh, actually, what?
Yeah, I got a chainsaw to the leg.
Oh, that's gnarly. That's cool. I mean, I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm so sorry.
Just
yeah,
fix it.
I can. Yeah, and Hiker like kneels down. Does whatever role I'm supposed to do for this situation.
You're going to need to roll a healing roll. I
Paramedic.
believe you're using first aid.
First aid. Yeah, first aid makes sense.
Excellent. Yeah, there's gonna be you're not infected
Oh, thank
by
God.
anything. You're able to sort of treat the bleeding. No,
it up, yeah.
yeah, there's I don't think there's a mechanical like healing hit points number. I think that happens when you rest.
That's totally fine. I just
Um,
want to patch it up and make sure it's not infected. I
But
don't know
yeah,
where that chainsaw's been.
Totally valid. Yeah, your Hecklet's able to wrap you up, give you a good temporary patch, so that walking is comfortable and, well, not maybe comfortable is strong, but possible. You don't have a limp of any kind, and yeah, you're as good as you're gonna be until you get some rest.
Mhm.
Can I also get I believe it would be Highclate that would be doing this. Regardless of whether I know you said you were going after the bodies, but any cyberware being removed, it would be you doing it. Can I get you to make a med tech roll? Hold on, what is the specific skill that I want you to use? It's the first time I've had someone harvest cyberware before. I definitely was prepared. Yeah, it's just a medical tech check. This isn't quite surgery.
Oh,
Damn.
Jesus.
All right, dude.
hell yeah!
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! Get that tech.
Yeah.
Me and Zero
Yeah.
are having a time of our lives.
We really are. Yeah. We're professionals. We're good at what we do.
Yeah, when it comes to when it comes to healing wounds, Highclate's pretty darn good at doing that. When it comes to removing or installing or removing cyberware, game mechanics define Highclate as legendary. This is a legendary role, which I'm gonna say not only are you able to get all of the non-damaged cyberware components out, you're able to harvest out that like fancy scope eye that for anyone else after it got blasted the way you did would be completely unusable. But you're able to just like pull out, you're able to recognize what's left in the body to even pull out, and are able to sort of put that back together. Might need some love between you and Zero, maybe working together to actually fix it, but it's possible, which is crazy.
Yeah.
In addition to that, you're able to harvest those teeth, those like fanged teeth that guy had, is a cyber implant that you're able to recover. Some less exciting stuff, like just some regular like there's a robot arm and a robot leg that you're able to harvest. Not as exceptionally exciting, but hey, if you guys have ever need to replace one of your arms, that's definitely worthy. Plenty of scrap materials. There's chainsaws, there's guns, there's
Yeah, I'm picking those
you're able
things
to
up for
pretty
like,
much get the
yeah.
easily able to get the run of
He
their
tends
loot.
to grab stuff that people like this tend to have with a view to deconstructing all of it and then using it to build something that's like actually cool. Although I am gonna swing past Highclate and just like glance at the leg and be like, see if there's any like implanted things in that, let me know, because like I got a few free slots.
Yeah. And with
Free
with
slots.
the exceptional roll that you rolled, there are apparently no one thought to use them, but there are some embedded blades in this cyber.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, because you
Oh.
get 3 slots in cyber legs, and I've only got my wheelies, so I have 2 slots in each of my legs.
Oh,
Get
when we
them
get
Them
to that,
blades.
when we
Get
get to
them
that
blades.
safe house, we are.
Hell
Sorry about
yeah.
the sentient robot. We got leg blades.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to Amber, and despite my excitement over there being leg blades,
Ember.
Ember, sorry, yeah, I, he gets a little serious for a moment
Mhm.
and looks to both, her and Laszlo. If there's ever any doubt over our commitment to whatever the fuck job this is right now, normally it is entirely bad form to be shooting people that are running away, or at least my own morals say such. But they were witnesses, not just to you two, but like our involvement in what happened back in the city. So I don't normally do shit like that. But we have to cover our backs.
Laszlo sort of like claps an arm, like claps a hand on your shoulder, and just goes, "You did good, soldier. You did
Thanks.
good work." Um, and Ember's like, "Don't call people soldier. That's weird."
Yeah, I look down
But-
at myself and I'm like, okay. Yeah, so yeah.
But you did do good. But I had about a million thoughts run through my head there, before I even got to survey the situation and found it fine.
Yeah.
I sort of was weighing in my head whether we should run or whether that was worth the risk of. But it seems like, and sort of like gestures to the person that you
Yeah.
stopped from running away. It seems like our heads were in the same place there. Thank you.
Yeah.
I hate to see it happen.
No
But
witnesses.
I agree. Yeah.
But we're good at what we do, so
Yeah, I'll say. It's
yeah.
crazy.
You may be built like a fridge, but you know, we're very skilled.
I like to say that at that, Viper comes over, kicking away the body that she beat to a pulp. And they have their phone out, and they're texting back Juliet, and they say, "What did you see?" To then tell the group like, "Oh yeah, we're on the news, by the way."
What?
We're on the news.
You
Well,
can't
I
just say
am at
that.
least. I got. Why not? I figured you guys should know.
What about us is on the news? What footage?
I don't know. I'm getting that information out, Zero.
Ping.
Okay.
You get a text back that says, "Oh, thank God you're alive." Or
Did you see
okay.
Viper roll her eyes?
Because, honestly, not much. I just recognized your hair. The riot's all over the place. I just wanted to make sure you were all right.
Okay.
Are you okay? Where are you? I ran by the bar and you're not there.
She just messages back, "Don't worry about me."
She texts back, "I'll always worry about you."
Okay.
And then sends another text, "Even if you aren't worried about me."
I'm just
At least they
watching
know.
the expressions on Viper.
Yeah,
I'm
the
like, is there
face
a problem?
Yeah.
Is there an issue? Is it bad? How bad is it? What's
No,
going
it's
on?
fine. They just put the phone back in their pocket. Um, so far just me. Someone recognized my hair.
Oh, thank God.
Uh,
My
what
parents
was
would
it? The
kill me if they
shooting
saw
that
me at a riot.
Yeah, the riot.
your parents were
But
killing? That's fine.
um, yeah.
Okay. Can I pull out my phone and just kind of do a scan of like news channels just to see if I can see any like little vid clips of what's going on right now?
Sure. No roll needed. It is pretty well. It is pretty. Like the signal's not great out here.
Okay.
Viper's able to get texts through and forth, but you're getting, like, you're able to get on and do your scan of police media. Police media always, for some reason, is easier to get through than other kinds of signals. Like it
Oh.
has some sort of priority over other kinds of signals. So even with the spotty reception way out here, you're able to see enough newsreels. You don't see anything like you're fearing of, like, bam, wanted posters of the 4 of you. Oh shit. It seems like, but it does seem like the riots are getting a lot of coverage. Not just like the event itself, but like you see some of the like little like I forget what they're called, but the little scrolling text underneath
Mhm.
the news reports. You
Mm.
see some things that are like talking about like concerns of additional activities or like like people are still like upset, unrest. Like no, there's no more like rioting, but like
Yeah.
lots of groups gathered, lots of I don't know. People are still up and upset and still talking about it, even though it's like the middle of the night, almost dawn.
Yeah.
Um, like people are still gathered talking about it, and like probably you're still making a lot of money at the moment, Viper.
Yeah.
um. Okay. Well, doesn't seem like it's anything too troubling, at least.
From the little bits of footage you see, you do, especially because you know what you're looking for. You do see like a little bit of Viper's hair, like just just like in a crowd shot. You see like the Viper's hair. You're able to see like little flashes of like y'all, but you don't see any footage of Ember post getting shot.
Yeah.
And you don't see any footage of like that's like directly focused on what
Yeah.
you guys were doing.
Like the rest of us just look like your average punks on the street, but
So
Viper's hair lights up,
Right.
so
Lots
yeah.
of footage
So
of people throwing rocks at drones
Okay.
and
Yeah.
getting into like physical altercations with police with riot shields.
Yeah.
And like
listen,
apparently like some smoke grenades
lot of
got
people's
used
hair's
later
going
on.
up.
Like it got messy. And
Yeah.
that's sort of what the focus is on
Yeah.
the aftermath of the event.
So if whoever saw me on the news had to have been like, know me, know me.
Well, know that
Yeah.
you have long, light up braids. Yeah.
I'm not the only one with light up hair in the future.
It's true.
Yeah.
No, it's true. And
Um.
you know, maybe you're not able to see all of the footage, but like it does strike you like you're able to recognize Viper, but you don't think it's like
Yeah.
you know that Viper was there and are looking for her through the footage. Like
Yeah.
it's not like extremely obviously like there's not like a close up of Viper's face or anything. Like
So they
Yeah.
had to have been looking for me.
someone would have to be very familiar.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're safe enough.
Cool.
Okay, let's get into this base. Are we far away? And that's him asking that pair of them.
No, we're almost there. Close enough. We could have run for backup. I didn't want to
You don't want them to know
bring
where
them
that is.
closer. And honestly,
It's
you
okay.
guys handled
We
that
can
like
handle
champs.
ourselves.
That was
Uh-huh.
so you guys are smart and resourceful and good in a fight.
Yeah.
And we
Any
also
other
have
like
the other
cool
three.
hidden skills?
Triple threat.
I can drink 5 beers in 30 seconds flat.
How?
Don't worry about
Like
it.
just volume like doesn't that hurt your esophagus? Like how do you like there's only so
You
fast
asked
the
me if we
liquid
had
can
any other cool
flow.
skills.
It looks like brain looks like Ember looks like her brain is like short circuit, like she's doing a bunch of math in her head and like can't compute how it's possible to do that. And Laszlo's just like nodding like respect.
Yeah. Viper's on the throat, really.
I don't know if
Okay,
I have hidden talents. I
um,
kind of just have the things that people know. Well, I have a few, but they're not really for talking about here.
okay. So I'll make a mental note. Zero has inappropriate skills and Viper has solid throat game.
I also have solid throat game, but just not for beers. Can we? Loki, not right now.
Oh.
I even have a
Okay.
T-shirt about it because he's got his throat goat T-shirt on.
He does have a t-shirt about it, actually.
Yeah. Loki.
I don't think I knew what that meant before. Now I figured it out.
Oh, yeah.
Ew, gross.
Humans are gross. I say as I start to. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah. Ember leads y'all off after you've collected all of your scrap and your
Yeah.
new toys to install. And yeah, it is not long before you I want to say you arrive. It doesn't. There's nothing like visually distinctive about the area necessarily. But Cleve, can you give me a perception check, please?
Of course.
Let's see.
That is a 14. Not so hot, but not the worst.
Not the worst for sure. I'd say even you're pretty caught off guard when Ember like goes up to like a rock, just like a big ass boulder, and just sort of like reaches her hand into a crevice and starts interfacing with, like, clearly is doing something that is akin to, if not directly, what you specialize in, is interfacing with something hidden within the rock. And maybe it's just like an instinct that you have at this point, but your net running your experience leads you to believe, like, okay, if there's one interface point somewhere, there's probably more than one.
Yeah.
And you take another scan of the area around and you see very, very cleverly hidden within the terrain surrounding you, camouflaged like exceptionally well. Even though you're looking for it and know to look for it, that you're sure there's stuff that you're not seeing, but there's an occasional, like, you see there are some hidden turrets around this area, and you even catch sort of above where Ember's working at the moment, there are some holes in the like, the, it's a rock, it's there's cracks and there's holes in it and whatever, like, it looks like a natural object, but the arrangement of some of those holes, you're just like, oh, that's a like camera array. That's that, like, those holes conveniently perfectly cover the area that Ember's working in, like.
And did you say that she just, so do I see if she's like directly like wired in, or does she appear to be doing this wirelessly?
She Yeah, she just has put her hand into a
Just
slot
put her
and,
hand
like,
on it. Okay, that's
put her
fine.
hand on, and it's sort of like her hand has, like, sort of fused into it in a way where you're like, okay, that's not how I would be doing that.
Yeah, that's an
Because
interesting way to do it.
I have skin and bones and flesh in my
Yeah, like
hand.
I have to pull part of my nervous system out and plug into it, like, but I have bones and skin in the way.
Um, but yeah, she's interfacing in, and a sort of like rumble in almost like a localized earthquake, but a lot more subtle than that, occurs, and she pulls her hand out, and the entire boulder sort of lifts up as the sound of, like, mechanized equipment or whatever sort of lifts up this just, like, this entire boulder is just like the roof of a small, like a metal, like it's just sort of like a cylinder of some sort of building, some sort of enclosure, some sort of something hidden underneath this rock.
Yo.
I'd say it's a. Sorry, what?
No, I just said yo. He's just getting excited because this technology.
Yeah, lifts up, revealing like a building. I guess, about the size of. I mean, it's not huge. Can't be more than like 30 feet in diameter. This situation. Um, a sort of sliding elevator doors open up in front, and a small squad of people inside, all with guns, all pointed out, all on extremely high alert. um, Pause a little bit when they see Ember, not quite uh fully relaxing. A couple lower their guns, a couple do not. Um, and someone walks up to the front. Looks to be a green-haired woman, around, honestly, like mid-20s, around y'all's age. Looks to Ember and says, like, do you have any idea how much fucking trouble you're in? And you too, she looks at Laszlo. Like, you're lucky you made it back, or she might have come after you herself. Or sent us, at least. And it's
Hi.
just like,
Hi.
hi. Um, Looks the group of you over. Um, is like very suspicious. Everyone is like those that are still holding their guns like tense up when you talk. Um,
Calm down. Fucking hell.
Yeah, he doesn't bite.
I mean, nope.
who
Elbow
are
him.
these people, Ember?
We're rescuers.
They helped. Yeah, what Zero said.
Yeah.
I got. Listen, can we come inside? I am the. I mean, I order you to let us all inside. Girl, look, rolls her eyes, is like, I'm not sure that's how that works, but fine. Yes. Takes a look, just like looks you guys over, like clearly, like she does not. She's not happy that there are new people here, that there are strangers, that there is just anything going on that is out of the ordinary. Like, clearly doesn't want to let you guys through, but also doesn't seem like they feel like they have much of a choice, and just gestures you guys forward. All right.
We come in peace or whatever.
Looks at you, about to give like some sort of quip, and then like stops, taken aback, and just blinks at you and just leans in. Viper? Uh,
Do I
I'll
know this
just give it
person?
to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't seen this person in years and years, since you got off the streets. This is Mantis.
Mantis?
Viper, what the hell? And
Whoa.
she just
He
like
was just bring it
completely
in.
changes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it completely changes. Like, gives you a hug. Oh my god, you made it. You survived. You look great.
You
Oh my
too.
god.
Damn. You're with these guys?
Yeah, I got taken in a few years back. What the? Okay,
They're with me.
Viper's
I promise they're
cool,
cool.
or was like
I'm
a
whoa.
decade ago. I get. I don't. I mean, I haven't seen you in almost in
Whose
years.
fault
What
is
the?
that? What are you doing? Hiding down here?
You'll.
We'll get to that later,
I
I'm
mean,
sure.
yeah. You'll. I think you'll. I think you'll get it. To be
Yeah.
fair.
Okay, look,
Uh.
we're cool.
Hey,
You know
hey,
me.
everyone. I'm Mantis. I. Oh. I go by they them now. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think I had come out yet by the time you were.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Anyways,
It's cool.
not important. Right. Sorry. Here are the rules. We're going to go. I'm bringing you guys in to the
Yeah.
base. I need. This is gonna sound like I'm being harsh, but it's really, actually, really crucial that you guys don't make a fucking sound until I give the all clear. This is already too. This is already too loud. This is already too much. I already don't like
Okay.
what I'm seeing, but you're
Hey.
here. You're safe. We can deal with it. Just
Look, we helped bring them back safe. We're cool. You know me. This is Zero, he's my tech. High Clay, my med tech,
Right.
and Cleve, my netrunner.
you just have people now.
I kind of grew up to become a fixer.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Guys,
All
they're
right.
cool. Just I trust them. I should. I think I do still do.
Um, yeah, the group of I want to, I'm tempted to call them like soldiers, but as you look at these people this squad of people who are waiting to defend this place, it doesn't look all that official or that organized. Like maybe there's one or two people who have like trained military energy, but then there's a lot of people who just like look like, including Mantis, who just kind of look like people, like kind of like y'all who have guns, are clearly able to use them, but don't seem trained or organized or anything of that matter. They just seem like they were ready to defend this place, if it had come to it, which fortunately it doesn't seem like it's going to. But even the most stressed of the people, I is has an air of like, I don't know what's going on here. This is weird. This is not what I was
this doesn't
expecting.
happen every
But
day.
I guess since Mantis knows this girl, I guess it's fine. Like, there's a lot of like, just like looks between each other. Laszlo like is chatting with one of them, but there's another shudder, another like of those mechanical noises, and the room you're in begins to descend once again, and Mantis gives like a um at the more at the people who were starting to chatter amongst themselves than you guys, since you guys weren't making any noise, you guys weren't talking, but just
Zero actively puts a hand in
room
front of his
quiets
mouth because he
down.
finds it really hard to not talk. So
Oh.
Yeah, you guys begin to descend. Very quickly becomes apparent that you guys are descending further down than just the rock being settled back. In fact, you hear the rock settle back in place, and you guys are continuing to move down. This elevator ride, for lack of a better term, lasts a little bit longer than maybe one would expect. Also, it's subtle, but it happens enough times that I'm not gonna make y'all roll to see if you clock it. You guys aren't headed straight down. You guys shift in direction
Oh, fuck.
several times um throughout um this little journey. Um
Can I, while we're doing that, once I realize that something hoki's going on, because, like, I don't know who these people are or where we're going, set, like, a
Yeah.
little GPS thing to at least track and trace, like, the route that we take, if that makes sense. So just so that it's got, like, a,
Sure.
I don't know.
Give me
The way that I was spelling out "fuck you," you know, essentially I'm just trying to, like, see
Right.
if I can figure out where we're going. Is it going north? Is it going south? That sort of thing. So nothing more complex than just a little line, essentially.
Yeah, give me a roll for that.
Sure.
Um
Is it? It's not air vehicle tech. It's not electronic slash security tech.
yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Do I want to spend a? I mean, how long have we got? I'll spend a luck point, just in case. So 24.
24. Um so it quickly becomes apparent to you that in terms of actual GPS coordination, um, that's gonna be difficult, if not impossible, to achieve because any signal of any kind from the outside is being blocked
Mm-hmm.
somehow. Which is probably doesn't reassure you very much. It, whatever level of social security that these folks have is clearly not the same as the level of physical security that they're capable of.
Mm-hmm.
You are able to bearing that in mind, and not the kind of person who's just gonna find the first obstacle in trying to get stuff done and giving up.
Yeah.
You are with the 24 able to get a pretty good map going just through motion detection
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
through it's granted pretty difficult to achieve inside of an elevator because you don't have
Yeah.
anything to reference other than just like the feeling of motion. Like
Yeah.
it is not an easy task to accomplish, but you are able to um start tracing out a path. It looks as though um the path that you start seeing forming on your pad seems to largely be going downwards.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like there are a few times where you're like, okay, maybe this is going around something, some sort of
Mm-hmm.
obstacle. Other times there's times where it
It,
deliberately seems to be like backtracking on itself. Like
yeah.
it looks like if this was a path along a street, like if it was horizontal instead of vertical, this is the kind of route you might expect to see if someone really didn't want to be followed.
Yeah. I think because I'm using I'm trying to do a couple things now because okay, we're deep enough that something's blocking GPS. That's fine. I can do motion sensors where I literally tell it because you can feel physically if you're moving to one side because your body is going to shift.
Yes.
So like being able to track that almost manually. And then the how deep we are, you can use the shift in weight because the closer you are to the center of the earth, like gravity changes. So
Hmm.
almost starting to like reverse engineer how much more gravity we're under as we go down. If you can get something sensitive enough, you can at least figure out, roughly speaking, how deep you are.
Yes.
So he's just standing
Um,
there being a bit of a nerd, being like, let's try this then, and let's try that.
Yeah.
And it's keeping him quiet, so.
Yeah, it is keeping you quiet. I will say probably draws some curious glances from some of the people here, but they're not about to say anything about it in during the quiet time of this travel. But no one like tries to grab the pad out from under you and see what you're
Yeah.
doing or anything.
Okay.
Yeah. From what you can tell, you guys are headed pretty deep. Yeah. After a certain amount of time, I want to say like 15-20 minutes of just this tense, silent, awkward elevator ride. You guys come to a halt. A light at the top of the elevator near the door turns on, goes red, pulses a couple of times, and then goes green. And the door opens, and you find yourself in what appears to be, it almost looks like the layout reminds you of like just like a warehouse. Like it's just like a big empty room. Honestly, kind of like nondescript and sort of not necessarily what you were expecting. But there's another sort of set of doors on the far side of the room. And Mantis just sort of gestures to you guys and starts leading you across the room. Says, sorry about the quiet. We can never be sure what's being monitored, where. We really don't want to be tracked down here. We really don't want to be discovered.
This is some like evil genius's lair kind of stuff going on, bringing us down here. And he says that not in a "I'm concerned for my safety." He says that in a like
Excitement.
nerdy, like this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how well Amber would like being called that, but it wouldn't be the first time.
Amber, are you the evil genius? And I look to her excited and giddy, the way that you do when you've got a new
No.
friend.
No, sorry. I'm Ember.
Oh.
Amber is my mom, I guess.
The one that you said you were gonna introduce me to?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, we're meeting
Amber,
parents
yeah.
now.
Like I get, she's not really my mom. It's hard to like. She didn't birth me.
She made
but
you.
yeah, yeah, and she probably shouldn't have named me something so close to her own name so that some people can't get their names
That's
straight.
so funny.
She's gonna be so happy with you, and it's just like poking at Laszlo and just like annoying the shit out of him, and he's just like, listen, I know she's gonna be mad. I don't. It's what? Can we just do the scans and go talk to her and get? I've been afraid of this throughout this whole time. I just need it over with. All
Are
right.
you usually afraid of women this often?
He walks. He just doesn't respond. Is maybe too scared of you to respond. Continues forward.
Not to psychoanalyze, but
That's so funny.
Ember is like, to be fair, she can be she can be kind of a bitch. And just sort of like giggles and walks off like she just got away with something by calling Amber a bitch. Oh man. It's like it's giving very like
Yeah.
just rebellious for the sake of being rebellious. Like there's no malice there. Like she probably doesn't even mean it. She's just being a goofy little gal.
Yeah.
And she goes forward. Yeah, you guys are led further into this facility. Um, you guys are scanned, like very clearly, like as you guys are starting to go through this hallway, like you get like hit with like the laser sweeps and like
What?
are hit with like puffs of stuff that like
What the fuck?
like
I didn't
is
consent to
is
this.
alarming and weird and not explained beyond like you guys are getting processed. Like Hi Clay, you're able to recognize like the technologies in use here because there's a lot of like medical scanning devices being used here, and like you recognize like this is sterilization, like you guys are being cleaned before getting in. But
Oh, thank
actually,
God.
can I get you to roll a medical tech roll, and can I get 0 to roll a
Yeah.
tech?
Electronic
an
security or
I think that still makes the most sense.
yeah, because the other things are like sea vehicle, weapons tech. Oh no! I finally crit failed at something.
Oh no!
My first one.
It can happen. It can happen to you.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh, what
on a 10
Zero,
on
you
the
get
yeah. That's rough, dude.
Oh.
you get a big old blast of sanitation spray in your face and
Ah!
are sort of just coughing and blinking and just like
First
putting
time
up with it.
Sarah's been cleaned.
You don't really get a good look at
Oh.
what's going on.
I feel like
Heike,
for like because of the stuff that he went through as a kid, the thing that led to him getting his cyber legs, he's got like a trauma response to things that do this. So like when it happens, he's just like
Oh,
starts
are
freaking
you
out.
oh
okay?
no.
And like he's following people, but is now completely distracted.
Viper's gonna put a hand on his shoulder. He's like, "Hey, you good?" Okay.
No. It's ow.
Okay. I don't have a napkin on me.
Okay. Are you okay, by the way? Because you like took a hit to the old leggy there.
Yeah, it's fine. High Clay disinfected it.
All right.
Just
Um
stick close, I guess.
Hi Clay, by the way, you're able as you're going through and just seeing all this med tech like really out of context for where it would be expected to be. Like you're seeing things that like should be in hospitals or should be like being used as diagnostic tools. Definitely scrapped together, definitely not plugged in how it should be, like how it was would be recommended to be set up. Like you're not you're not a med, okay, I was about to say you're not a med tech, but like that's literally what you are. I'm thinking of med tech in like modern day vernacular where you're like you're not the one who like sets up the equipment, but like you know that it's that like whoever plugged that in together didn't take a class on it, you know. And also you're pretty sure like you don't see like your family brand on anything exactly, but you're like, oh, this a lot of this is stolen, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. And pretty high tech, pretty modern. Um, yeah. And definitely effective. You know you're probably the only person who fully realizes that your bodies are being scanned, your weapons are being scanned, everything about you is being made sure that there is not any additional security threat that people are unaware of being brought in.
around just-
Sanitized and
Um,
analyzed.
They're not poisoning
Exactly.
us, by the way, just in case anyone was. Because I was worried at first, but they're not.
And what is it?
It's just
Disinfectant.
Oh. Honestly, that's probably pretty good after what we had to fight. It's pretty fucking gross.
a set of fangs in someone's bag suddenly is like clean, gleaming white and clean. um, yeah. But yeah, you're
Keeping
brought through this sort of
Zero next to me.
long, narrow hallway. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just saying I'm keeping Zero next to me. Making sure he's cool.
He's so cool.
So
I
cool
mean,
right
he's
now.
alright.
Hey, oh, ow.
Sick burns aside, you guys are able to be brought through this long, narrow hallway of scan after disinfectant after disinfectant. Some of it almost seems over, like, overly paranoid, overly like redundant. You're pretty sure you get hit with the same scan a couple of times. But eventually you make your way to the end of the hallway. There's it sort of splits off here a couple of directions. Mantis like is waiting at like the central door. Just sort of gives you guys a look over and like goes to open the door for you guys and just says like, "Good luck."
Okay.
And
what?
opens up the door for you guys, opening up into a huge room. Not so much in like width or depth, but it's such a tall room with just tech cobbled together from every era, from modern through like you're pretty sure Zero you even see some like like computer tech from the 80s, like not the 2080s, the like the 1980s, like just like scrabbled together into this big like cylindrical wall, up and up and up of this just like massive physical computer. um it looks crazy in here. In the center of this big round open room is a terminal, a space for someone to sit at, surrounded by holographic screens. There's a woman sitting there, typing on multiple keyboards, looking around, like clearly like locked into whatever she's doing. Could everyone give me a sort of either a perception, a human perception, any kind of taking in this woman or taking in this space kind of an information gathering role that they would
Oh,
like
wow,
to
wow,
make?
wow. 14. It's
Okay.
not terrible, given that
For
I've
human
come out of feeling a bit
perception.
traumatized to feeling completely dazzled by all of the tech.
That's all he needs is just his special interest.
Yeah.
19 perception.
Uh,
In his happy place. Oh, bless him.
Yeah.
um,
I'm gonna be like, Frederick, look.
I'll just do regular perception since it's higher. Yeah.
We'll start with Highclate, as the one who rolled a human perception. Um, the woman sitting in the central chair, um, is a bit older, like I said, not like ancient, but definitely like you'd probably put her at early to mid 40s. Is um it's sort of hard to get a sense of her demeanor. Like I said, she's locked in to whatever she's working. Doesn't seem to acknowledge you guys coming in. Um, it's really sort of hard to determine her mood or much about her. Really, with what's all it really just this weird enigmatic lady. I'm gonna say based on y'all's perception, um, Zero, you're mostly taking in the technology of the room, and just how kind of what I already gave you. It's crazy how much like the way that things are just cobbled together. It the sheer amount of stuff in here, like this did not happen overnight. This did not happen easily. The fact that this room isn't on fire because of how like faulty anything
I-
is
I
a
think
miracle.
yeah, everyone's kind of like taking in the space, but if anyone was looking at Zero, he's gonna do that thing that all of my neurodivergent people here are gonna recognize, where you see something that is like not just your special interest, but like the peak of. He starts like hand flapping, just
Aw.
quietly
Hand
to
flap.
himself. He's
Excellent.
Haha, I do that.
That's really cute.
I do that.
Cleve, um you spend a lot of time with computers, on computers, in computers. Um, so your first sort of instinct to look is like less at this woman herself, who you presume to be Amber. I'm just gonna go and say this is Amber. Um, you're less focused on her and more on her setup, um, and what and you sort of expect to see, um, like signs of a runner. Like this looks like a setup. This looks like your dream setup. Like looks you could you could take out you could own whatever you wanted with this kind of setup. Like this is incredible. And then you start looking for like access ports and like ways of like, okay, how would I use this like terminal or whatever, and you're like shocked to see like it's almost designed to give off the vibe that she is a net runner. Like it's almost like performative in a way, like look at how cool and good at computers and technology that I am, but you see no sign of any like direct interface or plug-in either on her or on the equipment itself. Like whoever this woman is, she's not a net runner. You're pretty confident that she's old school. Like she may be like a really good old school hacker, but she's not a net runner. That's for damn sure. Viper, if you know anything, it's people. You know how to size someone up, and even though your route is not in getting an emotional read on this, you're physically looking at around the room at things. When you're sure this is Amber right away because of her physical resemblance to Ember. But with the roll like a 7, with the roll like you rolled, you're pretty confident like this isn't the resemblance that someone has to a parent or to someone with whom you share, like you're related to. Although it looks like it could be mistaken for that. This is, it looks just like you're looking at an older version of Ember.
So
It looks
Amber
as
is
if
old Ember and Ember is young Ember.
yes.
Kind of. Okay.
Yes. It yeah.
Okay.
You guys take all that in. Amber looks up from her keyboard, does a this motion at the like hollow screens in front of her. They sort of like float away in a way where they're like they stay sort of locked into the cylindrical like display grid that they're suspended in, but pushes them away so she doesn't have to look through them at you guys. Looks down. She sort of shakes her head. You guys better fucking be worth all this.
I mean, seeing as we saved your little project, I think we're pretty worth it.
Yeah. And genuinely, thank you for that. Thank you for that. That. Sorry.
No, I just and I'll just point at Ember and be like, you're like mad talented, yo.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
if
I
I
fixed
was
her up as best I could. I don't know, maybe my work's a little sloppy for you, but I mean I think I did a pretty good job of it.
thanks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. Ember, if you could please download the info from your trip that I did not want you to go on, that would be great. Ember sort of like skips along in a sort of like a deliberately cutesy way of just like, you can't be mad at me. I'm just so cute and
Just
adorable and doing
I'm just a
exactly what you.
girl.
I'm just a girl, and like goes up and just sort of like does the same like hand mergey thing just like into the back of the like setup that Amber is sitting at and just sort of like sits there and it's just she's like, yeah, yep, I'm uploading. It's you're good. It was so worth it. I found these guys are great. You're gonna love them. You should definitely welcome them into the fold. And she's like, yeah, I don't typically do that. I don't typically let more people that could be potential security risks know we exist or are down
I think
here.
when she says that, I think Cleve's like, then why did you let that one out?
I
So
didn't.
She snuck out.
then your
Though.
security's terrible.
Yeah.
No. What the problem is I made her too smart for her own, for my own fucking good.
Then kill it.
Listen, you
Please.
guys are already.
If it's too,
Don't
if,
think I'm
if
not
it's already
thinking
out of
about
your
it.
if it's already out of your control, kill it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Amber looks at Ember like, yeah, I could do. Thinking of disassemblage. Certainly not gonna be making any next models in this manner. Definitely gave you too much control. Um,
Kind of all fucked up to talk about her. I mean, I know that what she is, but still kind of a person.
We're all
Right
just
here.
things.
Cleve.
They're right there.
Ember sort of like leans over at you guys, just like, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. I'm sort of not really attached to existing as this person anyway. Like I've been redesigned. Like this is not my first rodeo. Oh, you guys don't know what rodeos are. That's so sad. Sorry, and like puts her hand back in the thing. Like she was like gesturing, and then it's like, oh right, sorry, and puts her hand back in the thing.
What's a rodeo?
Oh, it was a cool party with like lassos and guns and stuff. old,
Oh,
old.
okay.
Don't worry about it. Um, Amber
Yeah,
just.
I know you're saying
Ember
like
is
that
going
we
for-
better be worth it, but we were nearly, in fact, I think we were like being trailed by police and potentially putting us into criminal status, trying to get her out of there and getting her repaired and getting her to here. So,
You were discovered. You were followed here.
no, we weren't followed
No.
here, but where she was shot, which felt very staged, by the way, because there just so happened to be police drones over by, just ready to go. Sus. That was sus before we got involved. That was sus.
Yeah.
The
She
shooter
looks.
was a professional as well. Someone in your organization has leaked, or someone else knows about this.
Or someone knew what she was. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of sus things going on. So like I think we all would also love some answers in regards to that. I mean, I have a lot of questions, but mine are very unrelated to all of that. And yep. That could maybe be for later.
Fair enough. As you guys are telling her all this, she looked. If she started off looking concerned, it has not diminished in any way.
Mhm.
As more and more information she was hoping not to hear, is reaching her.
It's important that you
Images are
know all
starting
of
to
that.
pop up,
Mhm.
on the monitor that she's like looking at as it comes in. Clearly things like images that even from like behind, reversed, whatever, like you
Yeah.
guys can see what's popping up. Definitely like
Uh,
things that are from Ember's memory that are like corroborating what you're saying and like
Yeah.
giving more visual context to like what
I
you're saying.
I might step forward a little
She's
bit and
just
be
like,
like, I also have an image of the person that, or at least I have an image of the shooter, if that's useful. I don't know if Amber would have that.
yes, amazing. That's excellent.
It's clearly a
Please.
professional job, and I'll try to like, if you can give me some context to send this to, and then I'll ping the image that I managed to get of the person that was very well covered, just so that they have that visual.
Um, Ember sort of pipes up and says, "You can send just send it to me. I'll.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. You could."
Just airdrop
And
it. It's
she
fine.
just sort of like
Yeah.
she just sort of like extends a pinky out towards your phone, and it just sort of like
Oh, yeah. I'll
like
yeah.
zoops through her.
Careful. There's some text in there that you
Pops up
really
on the
shouldn't
screen.
see.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Don't like fully connect in because there's probably yeah, yeah.
I just
I'll just
pulled
send
the
that one
image you
image.
had pulled up.
Okay,
I
cool,
don't.
yeah. No,
I
you're
don't want to see your nudes, bro.
Oh gosh, she's
Um,
downloaded zero search history.
That's not. Hey, guys.
Ember like raises an eyebrow at a list that's pulled up on her screen and just sort of like minimizes that window.
Hey,
Um,
stop it.
They're not my news. I can tell you
Anywho.
that
It's not
much.
mine.
pulls up. Is just sort of like taking in the information and is looking at this image and says, "This all happened pretty fast. This is a really clean image."
Yeah, I'm good at what I do.
I have a good crew. I didn't come here fuck
Um,
around.
You guys notice that of the many windows that are being popped up, what looks like almost like a one-pager resume of each of you guys is like being pulled up and like populated with with just various data from presumably from Ember's encounters of you.
Oh, does that mean she's
she's
got stuff
just,
on Fritter?
yeah,
She
we'll
has stuff on Twitter?
definitely be talking about your rat.
Oh.
Oh.
Listen,
I like hug the little
Kinda
side
go
pack
around.
thing to, you know. Okay.
this is not normally how we do things. Um, typically I don't bring people in to this place. Typically the only people we let in are people who stumble their way in here and can be trusted enough to let live. Um,
Surely this is better.
yeah, we'll see. But it, from what I'm seeing here, from what Embers seems to think, maybe it'll work out. Okay.
I'd
Sorry,
like
I
to
haven't.
first know what we're
I don't
doing
do
and
this
what we're being brought
very
into, to be
often.
honest.
Yeah,
Because we might say no.
answers. Where to start? Um, so I've been underground in hiding for a very long time. Um, Not particularly because I would love to be, but because the nature of my work is not something that our lovely government is a big fan of.
You mean AI?
Um, well, that much is obvious.
Yeah.
Um, that's that much. Sure. Um, Definitely is the main reason that I've been hunted, or that Ember has been hunted, or that any of my projects get hunted down, because the UIG is afraid of AI and what it can do,
I mean, we did have a big war with them.
even though they're fucking hypocrites. Um,
Yeah. Yeah, those dogs that they have.
right. Yeah, sure, they're all drone piloted. Give me a fucking break. I think the easiest place for me to start here is explaining Ember. And maybe that will make some things make sense. Ember and other projects like her is a combination of two things. I've tried having, you know, I can't really leave. The government knows who I am. I've been on blacklisted for most of my life at this point. I can't afford to leave myself, but being so secretive, being so hidden, you get cut off from what's going on really easily. And there have been a few times that I've sent out something similar to Ember, where I have used my body as a reference, used me as a template. Obviously, Ember's quite a bit younger than me, but still based off of my DNA, and sort of drone piloted her from within the base so that I can get out, experience what's going on in the world, try to see what's going on, try to have some sort of agency or ability to help.
Why would you
How
make her look like you then?
awful it
You've
is.
been blacklisted.
I was hoping she was young enough that it wouldn't matter. And besides, Ember was an experiment that was never meant to leave. I'm working on a new concept for a way to be able to. The drones started. They were effective. They let me do my work, but because I was piloting these things, it got traced back to me. I wasn't able to stay hidden, stay safe. It blew my cover, had to move base a few times. But Ember is something new in that her personality is largely based off of mine, but she's actually sort of a hybrid of myself and I guess what you could call the operator of this base.
It's not you.
She looks a little hesitant, a little unsure of how to explain that before another voice speaks up and says, um, "Oh, don't be so humble, Amber. You run this place." Um, and the screens
Hand up and
sort of like
anxiety.
light up behind, in sort of an arc behind, um, behind Amber, and a face. I'm just gonna say that it's quite similar to Ember's face, but then it just sort of like glitches out into a different face that's just like similar to Ember, but the hair is green. The face looks a little strange, a little. It's got that weird, uncanny valley digital look to it. Eyes don't look quite right. It's just not quite human looking, the way that Ember is. And this person continues to speak and says, "You control the place. I just maintain things. It's okay. Hi, I'm
Sarah has a
Gaia."
question.
Hi, Gaia.
Hi.
Yes, Gaia. Yes, Zero.
Oh,
Zero.
hello.
Yes,
Yes,
thank you so
that's
much
me.
for your help getting me back, or getting my part of me that was in Ember back.
Oh, I did
Hi.
that. Wow. Hi. That's wow. Cool. Are like you the work of art then? That's amazing. I did have another question, but now this kind of supersedes that. Are you AI? Like like a digital mindset and not one based in a physical human body?
Well, not normally. Got a
Cool,
little
but now you
chance to
do.
explore,
Yeah.
though, didn't I?
That's so dope. God, I have so many questions. I was gonna ask why you Amber, uh why are you blacklisted?
She just gestures over her shoulder.
Is that yours? So like this is the thing you're blacklisted for?
That and what we're working on
Sure, but
together.
you were blacklisted before you started trying to put yourself out there. So now I'm thinking there must be something else you're working on that's not building out consciousness to go into the city because you were blacklisted before you started going into the city.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm really
think it's
excited and
easier
I'm
to
trying
show
really
you.
hard to like contain myself. Yeah.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Please.
Okay.
Excitement is good. Not freaking out too bad about Gaia is
Me,
good.
I'm not. I don't know. Eh, I mean, I am freaking out, but like in like a very positive, buzzy kind of way.
How is everybody feeling, by the way? This is Emily checking in.
Yeah.
I saw some strong responses from Cleve, so maybe let's
Yep.
start with
Yeah.
him.
Cleve is. I think Cleve is probably just like when the camera sort of focuses on him, he's just like, "You fucking built one. And you get it. And you made it smaller than you fucking moron."
Critiques.
Totally valid.
Just again, like Cleve's very much a like because Cleve has a very different approach to AI to others. Like again, it's a tool. He doesn't mind sort of limited AI because that's what some of his programs are. They are independent, sort of they are routines that you can run. This one is, but you can turn them off and they're not, they can't think in that way. They can they can respond to stimuli, and now Cleaver's learned that someone made a one that can think independently and is smarter than its creator, and is very upset by that.
Is Cleve okay with Fritter? Because Fritter has that. There's limitations on him at least.
Yes, as far as Cleve is aware, Cleve has he believes that those limitations are at least sufficient, if not ideal. You know,
Yeah.
like probably isn't super hype about Fritter, but is tolerant and is tolerant of Gaia, but just like concerned that this mad scientist who is an idealist is also has built one.
Yeah.
I think that's also the difference. Cleve trusts Zero because Zero isn't an idealist. Zero is a creator for creating's sake, not for a purpose. And this person, the way they're talking, they've got the way Ember was talking. Amber has a goal, and that's concerning to Cleve.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. My other two, how are we feeling?
Wanna go ahead? Heck, wait.
If you're talking,
Um,
we can't hear you, bro.
Hi Clay, if if you might be muted.
Oh, me. Oh, hi Clay. Yeah, no, hi Clay is like wringing their hands together, sort of like, not like freaked out, but like holding it in well enough. Like this Cecil kind of disturbed. They're feeling like really bad, like uncanny valley vibes right now. They don't like the idea of something just so inorganic, and it, like, they're not Zero. They're not. It's something they can't understand, and it's freaking them out a fair bit.
That's totally fair.
Mm-hmm.
For Viper is trying to gauge her compatriots' reactions, as well as how those three different iterations of each other are like interacting and talking, and is trying to figure out how much shit are they in right now, and they realize they're in super deep right now. And they're basically like, what is this gonna entail? They're like planning. They don't have a lot of interactions with AI other than Fritter. And to Viper is not a tech person. That's not what they're there. They're there to like manage people basically. So to Viper, Fritter, it's like, oh yeah, so nice. It's the robot rot. It's fine. But coming face to face with this, they're like, ah, fuck. They're not freaked out, but they are. They know it's not great, and they're worried.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's
it
totally
is
fair.
great, but it's not great also.
Yeah.
Just some Wizard of Oz shit.
All
Yeah.
completely reasonable and understandable reactions.
Yeah.
I think Amber is taking this in, is looking at you guys, and just says, look, I know this is a lot.
Foolish.
I know you still have a lot of questions. As far as what else we're working on, I think it would be a lot easier for me to show you guys than explain. Would you guys like to come on a tour of our facility?
Zero immediately turns around and looks at Viper like he's looking for permission. And does like
Just
little like balls of his feet bounces.
Yeah, that's just a little go.
Yeah. I would yeah.
Yeah, that'd
Alright.
be great actually.
Do you have like a little tour buggy? Or do we have to walk around?
We're not big enough to need a buggy. It's okay.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, she stands up, sort of dusting off her lap, and gives you guys what looks like an attempt to be a like warm, inviting smile, um, despite what are clearly some nerves. And she says, "All right, um, go ahead and follow me." And as she turns to lead you guys further into the facility, that's where we're gonna go ahead and leave it for the week, guys. Gonna find the answers to more of our questions that I'm sure we just had a bunch more to ask. Yeah, that'll do us for this episode. Thank you guys so much for coming and joining and watching our show. It really means a lot that anyone would like a show that I'm making, let alone that you guys like come and hang out. It's really cool. I've been Emily. When I'm not refereeing on this show, sometimes I play a dwarf mom who's pretty cool. On Emma's show, on the transmissions, let Emma talk a little bit more about some of the other stuff we've got going on. My players, if you want to say where you can be found on the internet and or where you cannot be found if you're penitent, yeah, go ahead. But yeah, I've been Emily. You can find me at EmilyBard20 at most places. That's me.
Hi everyone, I am Satan or Listen Vamp Art on the internet. I not really on social media to be honest, but I am in this channel a lot as a player and also one of the resident artists. I did this overlay, and our lovely Kate Orange guy in chat did the bust, and they turned out amazing. And I also do the art for a few other shows that I'm part of, like our flagship show, Dragon Age Practice Show, which I play a adult male elf that's also a baby girl. But like Emily said, I will let Hamlu talk more about those. And yeah, that's me.
Yeah. And hi, I am the aforementioned Hamily or Emma. I use the pronouns if you play Viper. You can see us here tomorrow for episode 2 of our Dragon Age Grey Warden story about the Fourth Blight, which is great. I'm sure everything will be wonderful and lovely. The Fourth Blight. On Saturdays, you'll see me over at Val's channel running a Fallout game.
Yes.
So episode 2 is this Saturday, which is very exciting. And then on the 9th of November, which is the Sunday, I'm playing and running games as part of an Extra Life weekend over on Val's channel, where I'm playing in a Monster of the Week and then running a 10 Candles game. And that's it for stuff that you can see on the internet right now.
Hi everyone, I'm Penitent. I use he, they pronouns. I've been playing Cleve, who's here. As alluded to earlier by Emily, you can't find me on the internet because it's bad and I don't like it. But here we are. Yeah, you can find me sort of poking my head into this channel more and more. I'm sort of slowly appearing.
And we love it.
Soon in the future, TM. We don't know.
Yeah.
We haven't finalized this. You will be able to see me GMing a special 2-shot of Eat the Reich.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Where we're
yeah.
gonna kill some Nazis. That's me.
Nice. Hi, I've been Milo. I've been Highlight today. You can find me pretty much anywhere. Mentalicious, 2 S's. This is like the only like regular AP show I'm in at the moment. I've got a couple one-shots coming up for like charity. I'll post about them if you follow me. Follow me everywhere. But yeah, other than that, thank you all for watching. This session's been sick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. I don't think we're doing a raid today.
No, not today.
So we'll leave you guys to enjoy the rest of your Cyber Monday. And we'll see you guys next week. Love you guys.
Bye.
Take care of yourselves out there. Bye.